Hey there, and welcome to the team. I'm seriously so excited to have you on board with us today. As your senior lead, my goal for this orientation explainer is to get you completely comfortable with the core Python tooling we use every single day. You know, we prioritize safe, highly performant code here, and modern static type checking is exactly how we maintain that. By the end of this session, we're going to have your whole local setup ready to rock. Here is our quick agenda for today. 1. Welcome to the team. 2. Supercharging your IDE. 3. Setting up Pyrefly. And 4. Reporting bugs on GitHub.
Section 1. Welcome to the team.
Okay, let's dive right in. The true star of our workflow, and the tool you'll be hanging out with constantly, is Pyrefly. It's an open-source type checker and language server for Python. Basically, it runs in the background to understand your code structure and acts as your ultimate safety net, catching type errors way before you ever try to run the code. And honestly, with so much AI-generated code flying around these days, having a fast, rigorous checker validating everything is absolutely crucial.
Now, as an absolute beginner to this specific setup, you might be wondering, is this tool actually robust enough for our complex projects? Well, rest assured, it absolutely is. Just look at the sheer scale it operates at. It's trusted by some of the most massive, high-stakes engineering environments in the world. We are talking about global applications like Instagram and heavy-duty machine learning frameworks like PyTorch.
And the timing of you joining us is perfect, because Pyrefly has officially reached stable version 1.0.0. The team behind it has just relentlessly polished its accuracy, its speed, and its bug-catching abilities. Hitting version 1 means it's incredibly performant and perfectly adapted for any modern production codebase you're going to touch here. Section 2. Supercharging your IDE. Pyrefly isn't just checking your code. It's practically an assistant that supercharges your IDE. Because it's a language server, it gives you unbelievably fast autocomplete and a go-to definition feature that is basically magic. When you're lost in our massive codebase, that go-to definition is going to save you hours of frustration. It also handles intelligent refactoring, and right out of the box, version 1 supports key objects in major frameworks like Pydantic and Django.
But here is a real game changer. It completely eliminates one of our biggest daily developer headaches, the environment mismatch. You know the old way, right? Your local terminal says you're good, you push the code, and then it instantly fails in the continuous integration pipeline. Well, the new way uses this fast, accurate IDE extension that perfectly matches our CI results. You get the depth of a terminal tool right inside your editor, no more guessing.
Section 3. Setting up Pyrefly. Before we start typing commands, I want to address something that absolute beginners ask me all the time on day 1. You might be thinking, hey, what if I'm used to older tools? I spent my last job or university configuring Mypy or pyright. It's totally normal to feel a little anxious about ripping up your old workflow for a brand new type checker. But here is the brilliant part. You don't need to manually translate a thing. Pyrefly is built to seamlessly map your existing configurations from tools like Mypy or pyright directly over to the appropriate Pyrefly equivalent. It literally does the heavy lifting for you, completely automatically. So let's get hands-on and actually build that local environment. Step 1 is super easy. Just install the extension in your editor or run pip install Pyrefly in your terminal. Fun fact, it's actually the most downloaded extension on the OpenVSX registry right now. Then step 2, and this is the absolute magic step for beginners. You just run the Pyrefly init command. That single init command maps your setup and configures everything perfectly for our repository. Section 4. Reporting bugs on GitHub. Now, I want to share a quote from the Meta open source team that builds Pyrefly. Even though we've reached version 1, we can't promise you'll never encounter a bug. I really love this because it's just honest. Software has hiccups. You're going to find weird edge cases in our setup, and that's okay. Hitting a bug isn't a roadblock, it's a completely normal part of development, and we actually want you to help make the tool better. So when you do hit a snag, here's exactly how you report it. First, open an issue straight on their GitHub repository. The maintainers heavily rely on our feedback. You can also drop your thoughts in Reddit comments or jump into their active Discord community. And if you're ever wrangling some tricky AI workflow integrations, definitely read their docs and blog posts. They've got great up-to-date guidance there. And the really exciting part is where this is all heading next. The roadmap past version 1 is wild. They're actually working on Tensor shape checking for machine learning frameworks. Imagine catching a shape mismatch statically, way before you ever waste precious, expensive GPU hours on a doomed training run. Our finance team is going to absolutely love that. It's just a huge leap forward for developer productivity. All right, that officially wraps up your tooling orientation. You've seen how insanely stable it is, the autocomplete superpowers it brings, and how seamless the migration process is. So the only question left is, how much faster are you going to ship your first feature now that your IDE has your back? Pull up your terminal, type in that Pyrefly net command, and let's go build something amazing. Welcome to the team.